Tragic irony, child's laughter silenced amidst birthday merriment. TLDR. At a joyous family gathering celebrating Grandma's 70th birthday, the unthinkable occurs. A 9-year-old boy named Ulysses Campos, having fun and playing outdoors with friends, becomes the victim of a drive-by shooting, shot right in the heart of his childhood innocence. While police report a person of interest is in custody, we are left to question, how could such a horrifying incident overshadow a birthday celebration? What happened to the safety of our backyards? Ulysses Campos, known lovingly as Uli Bear by his family, was at his grandmother's birthday party in suburban Chicago when the peace was shattered by a burst of gunfire from a passing car. The young boy, full of life, found himself at the wrong place, at the wrong time. In a world where his biggest concerns should have been whether Batman could defeat his latest nemesis or which video game to conquer next, Ulysses became the lone casualty of this violent act. The shots that echoed down the alley near the birthday gathering were targeted at innocent fun and family bonding, leaving us to wonder, where can children be children anymore? Following the distressing incident, a surge of blues and whites rushed to the scene, and Ulysses was quickly transported to Loyola Hospital. Despite the frantic efforts of medical professionals, the bullet had claimed a life far too young. It struck him in the chest, extinguishing the light of a boy who was just 2 weeks shy of celebrating his own 10th birthday. The Franklin Park Police, doing their part in trying to piece together this devastating puzzle, have a person of interest in custody and have recovered a car associated with the horrifying act. Is this enough to prevent such heinous acts from recurring in our neighborhoods? It's reported that this horrendous incident was isolated, with police stating there's no general threat to the public. However, it's still unclear whether young Ulysses was the intended target or a tragic collateral victim. In an environment where kids should be shielded from such atrocities, we find ourselves questioning, are our kids really safe anymore? In the aftermath, a makeshift memorial sprung up near the scene of the crime. Balloons, candles, and flowers pay silent homage to the joyous soul lost too soon, a somber reminder of a life that had so much potential. It's a tribute to Ulysses, the boy who loved Batman and video games, and whose excitement for life was abruptly silenced. His family, in their grief, have started a GoFundMe page in his memory. They remember Ulysses as a kind-hearted, loving kid who was always full of excitement. Isn't it time we reassess our priorities and work towards a future where kids like Ulysses get to live their life full of excitement, rather than fear? Where does the blame lie for such heart-wrenching incidents, on the faceless shooter or on our society that seemingly can't guarantee the safety of our children even in their own backyards? As we ponder this, remember young Ulysses, remember the stolen joy in childhood, and remember that change starts with us. So, when do we decide enough is enough and take collective responsibility for the safety of our future generations? Disclaimer: this article does not provide legal advice or recommendations. It is solely for informational purposes.